Hello and welcome to the 5th week of our series of Lent videos. My name's Sarah and I'm going to be leading you in the reflections for this week. Today we're taking a hop out of the story. We've just seen Jesus join together with his friends to have one final meal. And we're leaping out of the text into Corinthians, and the passage today is 1 Corinthians 11 verse 23 to 26. And in it, Paul is explaining to the early church what this meal is all about. Why does it matter? Why is it important? This meal represents a new covenant, a new promise. And the promise, we have to look back to the Old Testament, to Passover. In the Old Testament, the Jewish people, were enslaved to the Egyptians. They'd been there for many years, they had no rights, they were kept as slave labour. And even though they asked to be released, they were repeatedly refused. They weren't allowed to worship their God freely. But God makes them a bold promise. I will rescue you, I will redeem you. And the way this works is a Passover. A lamb needs to be sacrificed by each family, and then spread over the doorpost after they've all had a meal together. And then God sets them apart as special from the Egyptians, who received this terrible plague. And because of that and a number of other plagues, the Pharaoh casts them out and says, "Get out." And they actually have freedom for the first time in years. And this is what Jesus is alluding to in this meal. When he says, "My body is like a sacrifice, and this drink is like my blood," he's talking about this new Passover. Who is the lamb? He is. He is the one that's going to be shed for the people. Why? To set us free, to set Israel free. Not just from the Romans who are occupying them, but from their sin that keeps them apart from God, their hard-heartedness. And not just the Israelites, but this promise is for all people, that people will be redeemed and saved and set apart, part of God's family. And what does this look like? This looks like a sacrifice, and this looks like a meal. And in the Middle East at this time, hospitality was a massive thing. To invite someone into your home, give them a meal. This was your obligation as host. And what you were also saying is, while you are here, you're part of my family, you're under my protection. I will look out for you. Jesus offers us that same promise of protection. Come and be part of my family and receive eternal life. Beautiful bit in the Bible which I love, where he's talking and Jesus says, "See, I stand at the door and knock. If you open it, I'll come and eat with you." Jesus offers us this amazing meal, but it's more than just food. It's a chance to be part of his family. It's a chance to reconnect. It's a chance to be part of a promise. How are you going to respond to that today?